Hello everyone and welcome to Da Kings TV, your home for everything entertainment. Before you do any other thing, subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button. Also, hit the notification bell that is behind the subscribe button, that is the red bell button you can see. That is going to notify you of our fresh updates. To continue to be a part of this community, please engage with our content by dropping a comment or two. Like and share everything you see from our end. We will be glad you do so. Hi guys and welcome back to this channel. In this video, let's talk about the founder of Sotitobire. I feel like is Sotitobire. I don't even know how. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce the name of this man very well, of the church of this man very well. There's Sotitobire. Oh, tell of your greatness. I feel like that is it. Sotitobire Prison Chapel in Akure, Ondo State. Prophet Sotitobire. His case has been in court and it's been trending since 2019. On the 10th of November 2019, a certain Modupe Kolawole said that she took a child to church and then she went to the children's section and she realized that her child was missing. She suspected foul play and also suspected that the founder of the church, Alfa Babatunde, was responsible for this missing kid, and so the case was taken up by the Ondo State governor and the government. Now the child disappeared from the children's section of this Sotitobire Prison Chapel for Akure, Ondo State, and then December 2019, December 18, his church was burnt down by protesters. Then by the 23rd of December, this man's court case started. By the January of 2020, the 17th of January 2020, the court already remanded 4 principal suspects for the destruction of the Sotitobire Church for the Olokuta Correctional Center. April, the trial continued. June, there were witnesses, the case was adjourned, and in September of 2020, this man was found guilty and was sentenced to life imprisonment over the disappearance of a 1-year-old boy called Kolawole in his church. The person that gave the judgment was Justice Olusegun Odusola, and they've been at the Olokuta Correctional Center till then. But then today, the 3rd of December 2021, the appeal court has ruled that the circumstantial evidence the High Court based its judgment on is not enough to convict him, and so therefore he has been discharged and acquitted of all charges, meaning that what the High Court did has been overturned, and this man, Alfa Babatunde, is now guilty. Is now free, and is whatever years he served. Well, he served those years, but there's nothing that can be done about that. But he's now supposed to be a free man. So there's been a lot of mixed reactions concerning this information because almost everybody was convinced, even before the court's judgment, that this man, the Sotitobire prophet, is guilty of the demise, and in fact it was said that he confessed at one point in the course of getting evidences that he confessed to not just taking this boy but killing him, and also for burying other children at the altar in his chapel, in his church, the Sotitobire Prison Chapel. Right, he said he confessed. Then when that was why they burnt it in December of 2019, like I said, that they now took some people that they suspected started the arson on that building. They said that they saw children's body of children in that church that has been buried inside for some ritual purposes, probably to get more followers in his church, or for miracle purposes, or to make money. For whatever reason, he said that this man's service is not just Christ-like, it's not just a Christian service, but also that he's practicing some fetishes from fetishism in the, I don't know, the story is a little bit complicated, but what is happening currently is that this man has now been discharged and acquitted by the court of law. The court of appeal has said that he's free to go. Now the thing is, a lot of people, were witnesses, and they said that indeed this man's hand is not so clean. A lot of people testified against him. His church workers testified against him. And in fact, at the point, a lot of the church members stopped going to the church. They've not held services there since forever, since the case started, because church members with church stickers on their vehicles and bands on their wrist, they started removing them since the church burnt down. The Ajipowo branch that same day was burnt down. So it's like nothing has been happening. People thought, that was the end about the Sotitobire case, only for us to realize that the Court of Appeal has said that it should be discharged and acquitted. Department of State Service, DSS, has not said anything, and they are the ones that actually arrested Alfa, and they took the glory then for doing something about the missing boys case. The police accused of foot dragging. Then they arraigned 13 suspected arsonists in court in connection with the church that was razed and all that. Now, speaking about what was happening and how the evidences, the Court of Appeal said the evidences gathered against him was not enough to convict him. They said that they presented two contradictory positions. There was an application filed where they alleged that the general overseer confessed to the allegation of kidnapping this young child. Then when they said they should present the evidence of his confession, since you said he confessed to doing the act, they could not bring anything. And also that, contrary to what was heard in the public domain about kidnapping, they were not charged with kidnapping. They were charged with conspiracy and aiding kidnapping, and that these are totally different situations, and it's not enough to send this man to jail, and he's been sentenced since 2020. So he's like, why is this now happening now? A lot of uncertainties have happened, and members of the church has defected to other churches, as when the general overseer spent Christmas and New Year of 2021 in prison. Of course, you know what I mean. Most of them, refused to go to church, and the arraignment was seen by a lot of things. 6 children teachers were arraigned alongside this Alfa Babatunde. The clergyman actually wept like a baby when the case was being, when he was found guilty at first. The 6 children teachers are Omadara Olayinka, Margaret Oyebola, Grace Ogunjobi, Egunjobi Motunrayo. There was Esther Kayode and Peter Anjorin. But then Peter Anjorin was actually separately accused by the prosecutor for destroying evidence by secretly taking away evidence that would have aided the speedy investigation of the missing child. It is said that they adjourned the case, but then the case against Alfa Babatunde and the other 5 people was that they conspired together to commit felony with kidnapping, and so that's an offense contrary to and punishable under section 516 of the Criminal Code, cap 37, volume 1 of the laws of Ondo State in 2006. So the magistrate Adeoju, said that they were guilty and sentenced them to life imprisonment. But though this man is walking free, the only of if he actually intervened in the situation, Obadiah Yenito Ogunwusi and his Olori Naham Naomi, they were interested in the case, and they invited Mojukwe Kolawole, the mother of the missing child that was founded, into this thing. They sympathized, they promised to get back, but they've not done anything. In fact, it was said that this man turned the Olokuta Correctional Center into a revival ground, to a crusade ground, and was winning souls for Christ in prison. He said that they organized an hunger strike. They refused to eat. They refused to do a lot of things because they were trying to prove their innocence. But now, as situation is, this man has been freed, and the Prophet Babatunde of the Sotitobire Church, the Sotitobire Prayer University, this church was known for doing a lot of miracles, a lot of prayers. He has a lot of following, But now he said that is free. I want to tell you what the State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Charles Titloye said. They said that the court has affirmed that DSS can investigate any case that does not have a jurisdictional problem to investigate a case like this. But then he further went on to say that they are ready to study the judgments and take the proper steps that they are supposed to take on the matter. Now, the counsel to the appellants said the court judgments has shown that truth prevails over falsehood. Immediately he said that people should, that they are using this medium, they implored the members of the church and the general public to not go about vandalizing anything in order to retaliate against the burning of the church, when the town members were very angry with this prophet because they believed that he took young gold Kolawole from his mother. He said that the general public should rejoice with caution. They should not go out causing problems. They should take care that it is the will of God, and that they are very happy about the recent development. Anyways, guys, that is it concerning Prophet Sotitobire. Now, I don't know what the town members will react as, or the family of this boy will feel like they've been vindicated, and the person that did them, such injustice, was sentenced to life imprisonment, but is now seen walking freely among them. Will he try to continue with services in his church? I'll be giving you updates concerning that. Or if you have anything to add in the comment section, I'll be waiting for these reactions that you've heard, and I'm yet to see it. I'll wait for you in the comment section to hear from you. But I'll see you in the next video though, guys. Until then, take care of yourself and bye.